friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the Cozy Autumn book tag. Even though today is October 24th and it's like 80 degrees outside. That's what I get for living in Georgia. I'm not having it. My boyfriend's laughing at me. What? What's wrong with that? It's true.
No, it's just you with that tea. Is that tea?
Yes, it's tea. What's wrong with my tea? I got all cozy. I added some lights that I know don't look good, but you know what? When you're in college and this is all that you have to work with, you gotta go with it. So I put some lights on, I put a sweater on and my glasses, and I made a cup of tea to be cozy for the Cozy Autumn book tag because I'm trying to pretend that it's fall. Now we can start the book tag. Okay, we have 10 questions to get through. Starting with number 1, we have, what book always reminds you of fall/autumn? I don't know if there's a specific book that always makes me feel like fall. The genre of like thriller and mystery and fantasy feel like fall books to me. Maybe Harry Potter. Harry Potter's a good fall book because it always starts in September and there's always a good Halloween scene. Yeah, I don't know. I associate Harry Potter kind of with Christmas too. So I don't know if I have a specific book for this question, but definitely anything that's fantasy, thriller, mystery. Oops, my phone's going off. Let me turn that down. Anything fantasy, thriller, mystery, stuff like that are all good fall books. Question 2, what is your favorite fall book cover? This is a good question. I don't know. I love the cover of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. That just came out and it is gorgeous. It's so pretty. It's all the way upstairs, so should I get it? I'm gonna go get it for you. Be right back. Okay, here's my copy of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I'm renting it from the library, so there's like stickers and the shiny page, but I don't know if you can see very well. But it's so pretty. And it's just like a generic black cover with gold letters, but I think it is such a pretty cover. I love it. Also, this book, I don't want to get it down because I think my lights might fall, but this cover of the illustrated Harry Potter is gorgeous. It's stunning, and it looks very fall to me. It has a lot of fall colors. So pretty. Next question is, what is your favorite fall drink to read with? So I'm not really big into fall drinks. I love pumpkin food, but I'm not a big fan of like the pumpkin spice lattes and stuff. It's just too much. So I will probably just have to be generic and say just a cup of tea. I'm more inclined to drink tea in the fall than in like the summer or spring, even though I will drink it year round, but it just feels better in the fall. So I'm just gonna say tea, I guess. Delicious. Okay, next question. Do you prefer to read late at night or early in the morning? I prefer both. I like waking up early in the morning and having breakfast and watching this. Actually, I was about to say watching the sunrise, but I don't get up that early. So I do like waking up early enough that I feel like I can get my day started and get up a couple hours before I have anything to do. So I think I'm gonna say early in the morning because as much as I like the idea of reading in bed, I typically fall asleep before I can actually get any good reading in at night. So I'm gonna have to go with the morning for this question. Question number 5, Halloween is coming. What is your favorite spooky read? Ooh, here's the thing, I don't really read spooky books. They tend to scare me and I tend not to go for them. If I'm gonna read something kind of scary, I'll read like a murder mystery or a thriller or something. So nothing like too spooky. I guess like the book that I've read that like has freaked me out the most, has actually scared me, is the I Hunt Killers series by, I think his name's something Barry. I'll put a picture right here. This book is about a boy whose father is a serial killer, and over the course of the trilogy he has to like find serial killers and stuff. He's kind of becomes a profiler for the police. It's really good and also terrifying. It scared me. I was like afraid to go to sleep at night because I was afraid his dad would like be coming to murder me in my sleep. So that was pretty spooky. That's not like, you know, ghost or anything like that, or necessarily even like Halloween kind of spooky stuff. It was just genuinely scary. It was scary. I don't like serial killers and I did not like these. Actually, I really liked the books. They were very good. I recommend them. They just scared the crap out of me. Next, we have, what is the ultimate comfort read for you? Ooh, I keep mentioning Harry Potter. But that's because that is a big comfort read, especially during the fall and winter seasons. I love to go back and reread Harry Potter. And I think I'm going to do a reread this Christmas break, so stay tuned for that on my channel. If you want to reread Harry Potter with me, let's do it, because I'm thinking December of 2020 is the time to revisit Harry Potter, because we need to end on a good note. So I'm thinking that Harry Potter is a good comfort read for me. 7 is, what is your favorite fall snack to eat while reading? I love pumpkin bread. Pumpkin bread is where it's at. And this fall, I really haven't seen pumpkin bread anywhere, and that may be because like our seasons are whack right now in Georgia. I don't know if that's why, or maybe it's just bad luck that I can't find any, but I'm craving pumpkin bread. So I know when I go home for Thanksgiving, my mom and I are gonna make some. So good. Pumpkin bread and a cup of tea and a good book, I'm set. Question 8 is, what is your favorite fall scented candle to burn while reading? I'll be honest, I'm not a big candle burner. I really like candles and I like good smells, but I'm not one of those aesthetic people who just has candles burning. That is mainly because I'm currently living in a dorm and we're not allowed to have candles. And like, I could have a candle if I really wanted to, but it's just like a lot of work to go buy a candle and a lighter and then make sure you hide it if anyone comes in, because you could get in trouble if you have it. So I don't really have candles on campus. But if I were, I would probably have a good like cinnamon candle burning, I think. I'm not big on food scented candles and food scented things. Typically I'll go for like a clean linen or like a fresh beach smell. But for fall aesthetic purposes, maybe a cinnamon would be good. Because I think like pumpkin would be like overwhelming a little bit, too much like food. But cinnamon's just like nice and crisp and will like clear out your sinuses for you. So we're gonna say cinnamon. Next question is, when you are not reading, what is your favorite fall activity? Most of my favorite fall activities have to do with reading, like going outside on a pretty day and reading. But I guess if I'm not reading, I just like to be, I really like being outside during fall because it's one of the few times in Georgia that you can actually feel fine when you're outside. So maybe just like having a picnic with my friends or with my boyfriend, or carving pumpkins is fun. I carved a pumpkin recently with my sorority and that was a good time. Or baking. I feel like baking like pumpkin bread or muffins is a fun fall activity. My boyfriend's laughing at me again. What?
You do not bake.
Okay, he's saying I don't bake, and which is true, I don't bake, but I like the idea of baking. Okay, we're moving on. This is the final question. Question number 10 is, what is on your fall/autumn reading list? If you have not seen my fall TBR video, I will link it right here, and I will also put it down in the description. I have a lot of books on my fall TBR, one of which is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which I'm currently reading. Another was A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Black, which I've already read. I have, oopsies, If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio, which I just bought. I also read A Great and Terrible Beauty. There are several other books that I want to read this fall, so just go check out that video if you want to see all my fall books. Okay, so that was it for the tag. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys are having a cozy fall. Oh my gosh, my books fell again. Stay. I hope you read a lot of good fall books. If you have any good book recommendations to read in fall, please let me know down below. I'd love to look at them. I love to hear from you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.